Hey, this is Amy with Flower Moxie, and we're talking today about table greenery. So more often than not, most of my brides request garland and greenery down their tables. Pre-made garland is the type that you most frequently see on Pinterest. It's like very thick and runs the lengths of the tables, and you can usually see it spilling off. But garland runs about $10 to $12 a foot. So a typical farm table is 6 to 8 feet. So your centerpiece would be around $80 to $100. So that can get pretty spendy, but there are less pricey alternatives. So what that essentially is loose greenery, and you don't need to wire it because if it's laid out on a table, then it has nowhere to fall. But one thing that you kind of have to do is up the game with the table spread. So just doing like greenery down your tables won't be as impressive. So I recommend getting a runner. You can rent them, you can buy them. This actually is polyester chiffon. I got this at Hobby Lobby and it was around $3 a yard. And this is a 6-foot table, so I got a little bit extra, but essentially my runner cost, with their sale, probably like $9 to $11. And it doesn't wrinkle, it doesn't absorb. And you can hem tape it or sew it, but I just tuck the salvages under. So what I have here is Italian Ruscus, and it typically runs 36 inches per strand, and you get 5 stems in a bunch, which isn't a lot, but because it's so long, it goes far. So essentially what I'm gonna do is just kind of lay it down the table, and it has just a really soft, more refined look. When I get pieces like this, I go ahead and cut that stem off because I'm really just going for the actual leaves, and I don't want to see a lot of stems. Put these extras on the floor. So this is extremely sparse, but I still feel like it has plenty of visual impact, and I always like to put the pretty ends to finish off and just kind of layer in my stems and cover those. And at this point, you could nestle in rosebuds, snapdragons, anything that's hardy that will hold up for several hours being cut. And then I also like to layer in like candles. So, you know, with these are a little bit more pricey, but if you wanted to get like candle votives or kind of those tall pillar white candles, that would work as well. But this is kind of the fun part where you can let your personality and the things that you like shine through on your wedding design. So I've used antlers, I've used books, compasses, just different chachkis that were important to my clients. And so this table-scape, the total cost of the greenery was probably $10. And if I wanted to add in a few roses, I could do that. The cost of the runner was about $10. So at that point, it would just be what you wanted to scatter amongst the greenery.